how do you feel you've grown as a linebacker this year?
I feel like my technique got a lot better than last year. Last year I was just kind of out there playing, really just playing football. Now I feel like I'm a solid linebacker and I'm a much better player now.
So do you have special feelings, special memories from this game last year?
Yeah, kind of like it was my first game playing. You know, I'm always ready for a challenge. So yeah, last year, yeah, I definitely remember that moment.
A pretty big play there at the end too.
Yeah.
You made your first start against Texas. I guess, how was that moment for you, just knowing that you had the feeling for D in that type of environment?
Well, it's kind of like the same for me every time. It's always been next man up. I always stay ready. You don't have to get ready. So when my number is called, whenever my number is going to be called, whatever coach want me to do, I'm gonna do it.
Shad, when you first got here, what was kind of your initial thought when they approached you about playing linebacker? Because you were a pretty highly touted receiver out of high school.
Well, we discussed this before I even came. It was my decision to go linebacker. I just felt like it would be easier for me. Like I'm more athletic than most linebackers. I know offense. I know the concepts of the offense. So I feel like it would be much easier, and I feel like I have a career at linebacker.
How much have you learned from Coach Gillespie this year playing the position?
Yeah, I learned a lot more like defensively because I've been playing offense my whole life, offense mindset. So Coach Gillespie, a good guy, good coach. He gonna always he not gonna just yell at you about something that you did wrong. He gonna talk to you and get you right about
How tough is that transition going from wide receiver to linebacker?
I mean, it was kind of tough, but I just felt like I was ready for the challenge. So it really just wanted to play, honestly.
How much have you learned from the other linebackers this year, like D, Johnny, Jamoy? What have you learned from them?
Johnny, he stay in the film room. He'll text us 12 o'clock in the morning, 1 in the morning, telling us to watch this and watch that. He's just a real good football player. And D, my roommate in the hotel, kind of close like brothers. So D gonna always want me to have the best, and more the same.
You can expand on that. Just with your relationship with D, what's he been like as a teammate? Your first impressions of him, first time you met him, all that.
Yeah, when I first met D, it was just like I've been knowing him for a while. So it was just like it wasn't really much about football at first. It was just like kind of get to know each other, and now we just closer than ever. Blood can make us any closer.
You talked about playing offense all those years, and now you play defense. Talk about the adjustment to being the pursuer, trying to hit guys instead of one trying to avoid getting hit. How that's going?
I mean, I always been kind of physical, so I was always bringing it to the defense anyway. So, I had a lot of surgeries in high school. I kind of got bigger, so I just felt like the transition would be better for me.
We've seen you play linebacker, but you've also returned a kick. How did that come about that you're a return guy on special teams?
I mean, some of my teammates just joking around with me talking about Mr. Do It All, but I just do anything that the team need me to do, for us to win.
Shad, what's the message Sonny Dykes is giving you guys with 2 regular season games to go here?
He just said don't get tired of doing stuff right. Don't change up the routine. Like, don't think too big of it. Nobody believed in us before the season, so we wasn't paying attention to the noise. So let's keep the same mindset.
Johnny Hodges was named Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. Can you talk me through him just as a teammate and what his performance means to the team?
I mean, yeah, Johnny had a good game. I don't even know where to start with Johnny. Johnny, real cool guy, real funny. But he mean business when he on the field.
Is his leadership something that stands out?
Yeah, for amongst the linebackers, yeah, he always trying to get us right. He want everything to be perfect.
As you talked about not listening to the noise and all that, but the question I like to ask your teammate earlier, Is it harder though to kind of tune that out when everything is getting bigger, when you've already accomplished the one goal of getting in the Big 12 championship game and still 2 games to play before that?
Well, I can't speak for my teammates, but I know, like, I kind of been going through that, like, all through high school and everything. So, I mean, it's kind of normal for me. I just don't pay attention to none of it.
Chad, what are some of the keys that you guys have to go that Saturday against Baylor?
You know, kind of like the same as last week. I mean, I think we finally put a full 4 quarters together, but it was still a lot of mistakes. So I just feel like communication, emptying the tank, playing fast, getting to the ball, it would be all right.
You know, a few weeks ago, people were kind of knocking the defense a little bit. The playoff committee was saying inconsistent. How good did it feel to go down to Texas and hold a team like Texas to under 200 yards and really just put up a huge defensive effort like you guys did?
I mean, it was real good, man. Everybody's playing physical. Everybody's doing their job. Everybody running to the ball, and that was the result of it.
Chad, do you feel like Baylor's a rivalry for you guys this game this week coming up?
I mean, I feel like they're a rivalry for like the school and the students, but for us, like, we just treat every game the same.